Wands. Something feels finished yet unfinished, and you're in this liminal space of what was and what may come. That's how the message came out. Hanged Man. It's like a hanged man energy. There's been an ending, but it doesn't feel quite over. Please give me another chance. Past life connection, messy situation, and a tower. Okay, so this is what I was feeling, is something that maybe someone feels like there's something that can be healed between you and them, and they are in this space of wanting to ask you for another chance. And you can see that, you know, this energy is representing you, where you are walking away and you've got your box full of your stuff. Like you are in the process of, you know, there's been an ending and you are removing yourself from the situation and trying to move on with your life. Because of a tower moment, and that this person puts you in some kind of messy situation. Messiness. This person was messy, is what Spirit is saying. They were messy with your energy. They took advantage of you. And they didn't appreciate you when they had you. And this Tower card is so interesting. Is this Jenga? Like, you pull one thing out of the wrong place and everything falls apart. And this says you saw it coming. You saw this coming. Your intuition felt it. But it still wasn't enough to brace you for the impact that occurred at the falling apart of this relationship. And we do have blocked on the bottom of the deck. This feels very raw and very fresh. There is an energetic cord here, because we do have a past life connection. So that has not been severed. And I'm also hearing there is a soul contract in place. Okay, let's see. 5 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. 10 of Swords. Betrayal, 5 of Wands. Conflict, miscommunication, competition, challenging moments, trying to recover pieces and fragments of you that you have lost in this relationship. Okay, so what Spirit is showing me, I'm really pulled to the 5 of Pentacles, where there was a shift. Something felt like there was something missing here with the 5 of Pentacles. Left out in the cold feeling. And this person in this deck is really, really upset. The betrayal has already occurred, and it is a stabbed in the back feeling. That is the impact of the Tower moment. It was a betrayal. Okay. And this person is still very much in your space, but you two are in separation. Okay, so we're going to clarify. Give me another chance. That didn't take long. So this person is viewing you as the Empress. They're thinking about this. Okay. I don't expect any movement near future with this. I just don't feel it. But when it happens, because it does feel like maybe not quite impulsive. Maybe this person's holding themselves back so they don't do anything impulsive, because I can feel a lot of up here in my head with the person that you're dealing with. You're in your emotions, they're in their head. This person views you as the Empress. They're thinking and planning something, taking a leap of faith, or a leap of faith is required. Oh, okay. So it feels like, for some of you, this person may actually, take that leap of faith to see if you will give them another chance, while others of them are just ruminating in that energy, but may not actually follow through, because we do have a very stuck feeling here with the Eight of Swords. And the Seven of Cups represents a lot of illusions, a lot of left unknown, not any closure. And I really feel like maybe that's why things feel quite unfinished. Even though you've had this ending, maybe there's a piece of acceptance that this is over completely. This feels to be someone who has been in your life for quite some time, but you've also had past lives with this individual, and there's that soul contract that you were meant to reconnect in this lifetime to learn something from one another. But regardless of what the relationship was like in the beginning, at the end it was very challenging for the both of you, right? Miscommunication, not being able to communicate with each other, triggers, big time, being triggered by one another. You two are mirrors for what needed to be healed, what needed to be brought to the surface, what could no longer be avoided. And that's why this seems so challenging, because it almost feels like, from your point of view, there feels to be something left. Because your feelings are very much there. You care deeply for this person, but you're also so very traumatized and disappointed. As far as guidance, if something doesn't make you feel safe, that's all you need to know. If you can't communicate and feel safe with someone, maybe you two are not in alignment. Regardless of the past life connection, regardless of how much you two may care about each other, there's a misalignment here. And what you both need, it really looks like you may not be able to give it to one another in this lifetime. But this is not something that you can just like brush away like a gnat. It's aggravating you, it's in your face. You can't brush this aside and just move on with your life. You're in that integration period, and you need to give yourself that space to process your emotions, to see how you really feel. And you have free will over this situation. A lot of times when I work with clients, I suggest don't reopen a door that was slammed in your face, and I'm going to say that here. Right? You don't want to reopen something that was so very hurtful, especially if this person intentionally hurt you, right? So there's a lot to be said in that space. But I love you guys. Go be great. Have a magical day.